breath. Chill, bring them cameras out. Guy got them books ready. Mega thinking mega. FOB, yeah, we coming different. Like, comment, subscribe. Put the vision on a mission. You should come and listen. Type of vibe that you missing. Somebody bound to listen, so I hope you pay attention. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. We just speaking on the realness. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. Chill, bring them cameras out. Guy got them books ready. Mega thinking mega. FOB, yeah, we coming different. Like, comment, subscribe. Put the vision on a mission. You should come and listen. Type of vibe that you missing. Somebody bound to listen, so I hope you pay attention. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. We just speaking on the realness. I'm the purple do-rag. We just speaking on the realness. I'm the motherfucking purple do-rag, and you in episode 10. You dig? We back on your ass with another episode. Listen pays attention. You understand? Listen now, listen pays attention. Again, I am Purple Do-Rag. This is episode 10, so I'm hyped tonight. I got Guy With Da Books with me. I got Mega talking mega shit tonight. Fuck is y'all talking about? We back. What's up, baby? How y'all boys doing tonight? I'm hyped. This is episode 10. We on a roll. You know what I'm talking about? We on a roll on their ass. We on a roll like a big ass town of 18 wheeler about to do something to a nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? With everybody in the chat, what's up? All right, I'm off my pedal. We got the song and everything. Make what you think.
Your microphone.
Your mic on.
My bad. Yeah, I'm saying it's fire, son. Like that's crazy. I wasn't even expecting that. You did your thing with that too. You did your thing.
Shout out to Chaos, man. Mr. Amazing on the beat, man, on the production, man. Shout out to Mr. Amazing for helping us out on our introduction, man. Shout out to the family in the chat popping in. Shout out to my brothers, man. What y'all got going on today, man?
Yeah, just cooling, man. You know, definitely shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Appreciate y'all. We late for breakfast. It's episode 10. Listen pays attention. And we're going to be touching on quite a few different topics. What's going on, Mega?
Man, feeling good about things, progressing in the career. That's
Okay, all right. So when we talk about listening and paying attention, obviously that's one of those things that's kind of challenging these days, right? So why don't y'all tell me a little bit about, some of y'all's experiences with people who listen and pay attention and those who don't.
I'm going to go with me. For not paying attention for many years, it ain't paid me no sense, but ended up in the wrong places around the wrong motherfuckers. But when I start listening to myself and paying attention to others that I admire, things start happening better for myself. And, admiring people from afar and close can make you, get paid in certain ways, because when you got good attitudes and you skillful, people will put more opportunities in your lap. And that's what happened to me personally. When I wasn't paying attention to who I was supposed to be, I didn't get no blessings from the universe. When I started paying attention to the lessons and everything that the universe and people that was close to me was giving to me, that's when that attention started paying off. Money-wise and lifestyle-wise, just period, and just how being a feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's me.
My bad, man.
Oh, you good, brother? You good? Yeah, you know, I appreciate you giving that purple do rag. You know, when I think about situations for me where people have listened and paid attention, you know, they've made some great strides in whatever it is that they was trying to achieve in their goals. But then those who didn't listen, you know, sometimes if I didn't identify that very early, I will waste some time with that person, and then it will cost me in some kind of a way, whether it be time or it be resources or it be relationships. You know, I had a guy, talented artist, rapper, talented artist, but he didn't really take punctuality serious. So we shot a music video outside of Capitol Cuts before they closed it down on Mercury Boulevard, and he showed up 2 hours late. But one of the homies showed up with the super nice sports car with the rims on it and everything. And then you had a bunch of people who showed up, you know, people in the city who just wanted to show love. And you don't show up for 2 hours. And once you get there, you got to get your hair cut first before you can shoot you could get any video shot of you, you know. So that situation, you know, I learned a lot from that, and hopefully this person learned a lot from it as well. And, you know, but there's both sides to this. You know, everybody out there who's listening in, thank you again. Late for Breakfast, episode 10. Listen, pay attention. Listen, pay attention. Get up in them comments.
Real. Real. So we back on another episode, man. You already know what it is. Shout out to my comment people. Let me get on Facebook, see what my people talking about. I'm being kind of hard-headed and not paying attention right now to, you know, to the folk that I'm supposed to be paying attention to. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to my comment people talking about. My bad. Yeah. What up, bro? Now that boy. So, hey. Let's get on the first segment. What we got on the first talks, man? Let's get on to some of that. Okay, DEI. Does that fucking matter? To me, I ain't know what the fuck a DUI was until I got pulled over back in 2018. Oh, DEI, my bad. I ain't know what a DEI was until this fucking presidential campaign was going on, just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Teddy, what up, bro? So my shit, like, it don't matter. Then when the lady was on some shit like on the internet, on the Instagram, she was like, yo, we like number 8 on there. White women number 1. So I was like, white women the ages before us, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's me. That's my take on that. It don't fucking matter. DIE, only thing matter if you get a DUI, your ass is going to jail. Don't drive drunk. Your ass going to jail. I was shopping on the 28th. I was out of town. I went to the boxing match. Mm-hmm. I ain't had time to boycott. We already spent money in the past for the future. You know what I'm saying? Because we bought it free before the tickets got $300 and $400, $500. You did what I'm talking about. I was in the nosebleeds. I was damn near in the parking lot. I was in the parking lot, but I was in the building. So fuck you. You know what I'm saying? We living life out here. You know what I'm saying? But
wasn't you betting on Roach?
Yeah, man. Look, man.
They did you dirty, man. They did you dirty, son.
Man, listen.
They wasn't trying to get that bread out.
Listen.
That's why they did that.
Listen. I was in the parking lot, but I was in the building. Still, look. The boy Tank hit that boy with one of them. He did dials. Sweat everywhere. I got a little bit on me. I was all the way in the parking lot. Right? Bam! Sweat everywhere. That boy big ass head Roach hit. Bang! Spitting shit everywhere. I got a little bit on my shoulder. I was like, ugh. The boys was in there hitting.
Huh?
But all the, like, I'm just be honest. It was no knockouts the whole night. It was boring. It was like people just trying to save face that night in the box. But put that back on the board, bro, so we can see what that is. That DIE shit. DEI don't matter. It don't matter. So we're gonna read a little bit on this. Put y'all on game to our viewers who may not know what the fuck it is. Like me, I know it's some money. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't giving it to us, and we ain't really know nothing about it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the official, the political term. I mean, the political definition.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. In the United States, diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, are organizational frameworks that seek to promote the fair treatment and full participation of all people, particularly groups who have historically been underrepresented or subject to discrimination based on identity or disability. These three notions, diversity, equity, and inclusion, together represent three closely linked values, which organizations seek to institutionalize through DEI frameworks. The concepts predate this terminology, and other variations sometimes include terms such as belonging, justice, and accessibility. As such, frameworks such as inclusion and diversity, IND, diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, DEIB, justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion, JEDI, or EJED, or diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, exist. In the United Kingdom, the term equality, diversity, and inclusion, EDI, is used in a similar way.
Yeah, see, I don't see where the white women come in part of that. When you was reading any of that, it was like throwing question marks. Now I kind of see what Asians, but then I don't see where the gays fit in that.
I'm gonna be real with you. That's all this. That's another part of the Letterman Group movement, yo. You know, the Letterman Group. My politically correct way of saying them people, but take it how you want to take it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it could be the way when you think about them people, but like it's just a part of their movement because all I'm gonna say is, see, it's like they tried to back away from it when Barack, I mean, but not Barack, when Biden selected Kamala Harris as his running mate, he said it was because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. So then when people started calling her a DEI hire, they wanted to get mad about it. But that's the same reason he had his what the press secretary, that Corinne Jean-Pierre chick. She's the first black lesbian, yada yada, Haitian American, all these, you know, like all that is about, you know, bro, it's where they was just trying to take things, man. You know, they're trying to take it to hell. Let's keep it real.
A black gay Haitian is crazy. If you think about that one, in a sense, they must have been doing some real. She must got some pull on the island and let Trump build a motherfucking golf course out there, bitch. Cause nigga, did you hear the combination he just said?
Yeah. And they were saying they was proud to say DEI hire at first. Then when Trump started using it as a slur or a term or whatever you want to call it, a slur, you know, then they wanted to make it like it was an issue. Oh, nobody's a DEI, or they making it like now they trying to make it racist. Now they want to make it, if anybody on the MAGA side say DEI, they make it just straight racist. And I mean, I'm black. And my slogan been DEI must DIE since they started pushing that bullshit.
Mm.
You know, when I think about DEI and doesn't matter, I get everything y'all saying. And there's a certain amount of what y'all saying that I kind of like identify with in a way. But I also look at how it's shaking things up in the government within like the bureaucratic space. So people who work within the government, people with GS positions. You know, I have some friends who, you know, they've watched some of their coworkers, you know, have to vacate. And, you know, that can be hard for certain families, you know, if they're kind of dependent on that salary, you know. So I kind of see both sides of it, you know, because I also think that it's not necessary. You know, DEI is not necessary. However, I do see how there's a certain amount of people who have kind of like in a way depended on it.
But like these probably the same people they've been calling niggas lazy. You understood? So it's like Man, fuck all that shit, man. Run your audit, Big O. Do what you need to do. Clean office. You only here for a good foe. And get the fuck on through like the last 40 motherfuckers. Don't let them people drop the EMP on us. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fight and struggle and be a third world country, and I got too many goddamn kids and they spread up across the East Coast. I can't split into 3 people. You know what I'm saying? I just need these people to goddamn, keep America good and make it great. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was growing up and we used to say the Pledge of Allegiance, or during the Super Bowl, the fucking jets used to fly over that motherfucker. It felt like you know what I'm saying? It felt like you was part of something, but even though you experienced racism and shit like that, like even though like you really didn't live with them people, you only came across them people when you was out where other people be at. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, when I was growing up, it was more of a community thing. Everybody knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? Till I came to Virginia, it was like nobody knew who the fuck nobody was. There's a few people that's from out here, but the rest of the motherfuckers is, nomads type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like me. Mm-hmm. So I think they should cancel that shit. Like until they get niggas money, they need to cancel all funding to anybody. Till they get niggas money, I don't know how they gonna split it up. I don't give a fuck if I get $100K. You understand? That's just me. I don't need a mule. I don't know how to use it. I give the guy with the book. Hey, can you use my mule? Just goddamn throw me some scraps, goddamn it. Shit. I come out there and work with you, but I would put my mule with other niggas. You know what I'm saying? Put my mule to work, because then I learn how to work my mule. But until then, I gotta put my mule out there in the field with niggas that know how to do it and want to take that chance for. Well, I'm gonna go and do whatever the fuck I need to do over here, building shit, because I know how to build. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta I'm good with my little 100K if that's the case. But I'm definitely excellent with a couple million too. You dig what I'm saying? Because the interest on that money is outrageous, buddy. Everybody in your fucking family, down to your grandkids and your sperm and your ass cheeks, nigga, gonna have money. That's why they can't give it away. It would break this country for real. And it'd be a sense of, fuck them. Let them create their own military. And when they try it, we're gonna bomb the shit out of them. We're gonna take all our planes, we're gonna take all our boats that y'all niggas built. Cancel all that shit, Trump. Not a soul need another dollar until niggas get paid. That's a DEI for you. Fuck boycotting. Boycotting ain't work for shit. That shit got niggas killed and beat the fuck up. Until they realized they needed a black dollar, they chilled. Nah, don't beat on my niggas. They spend money.
It's from this right here is from whitehouse.gov about DEI. It's in the executive order, January 20th. So it's a whole lot. I ain't gonna read it all, but
I mean, what they were really doing is they were putting people that weren't as qualified. So basically, let's say if 2 people apply for a job or whatever, one person is, and it was mainly against straight males, for real. If you're a straight male but you're qualified, and then somebody may not be as qualified as you, but they check some of those other boxes, like the gay or the, you know what I'm saying, whatever. The they thems.
LGBT.
Why you gotta transform to be something else to get that? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's today's buck breaking, man.
It ain't even exactly. Because the motherfucker do anything for some money. We see.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing anything for no monions. when I can use my motherfucking brain while I'm still able. My fucking hands still work. They ache. My knees ache, but they work. I ain't no anything ass nigga. I ain't in a rush to do nothing.
Yeah.
Man, listen, if I'm late to work, that building ain't motherfucking moving. I ain't about to do 200 to get to them people job. You got me fucked up. Nigga, I've been living fucking 40 years. You think I'm about to rush for anything? Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. I don't know nobody named DEI. My grandma ain't talk about it. She ain't know about it. So we ignorant as fuck over here. So it didn't matter because I'm still living my life. But in a sense, do I want some motherfucking help like these people, or do I want a black woman to get the same fucking number one rank? Or shit, give them 2 or 3 to fucking help themselves and not be in fucking fucked up situations. And I don't know. But
to make it like it's for black people, though, it's just, for me, it's kind of hard because I see it as we had a black president. We had a allegedly black vice president.
What black president?
Barack.
Man.
You know, I'm just saying. So, like, how are we being held back by our race or skin color if somebody of this skin color reached the highest office in this country?
Because that's not the highest office. The little baby Elon said that.
I mean,
baby Elon, yeah.
I'm talking about the TV show, the American show. This is a show. Yeah. The show they present, the show they produce, is you know, that's the highest office. So I'm just saying it makes it hard to try and use race. Like, you know, I seen the congressman, they was on CNN talking or whatever, and they in there, and then they still talking about the racism. I'm like, how you get there then if it's so racist? I mean, now on one hand, you know, it's 2 sides to the coin. On one side, I understand what they saying, but my thing is, you in there, yo. Like, is
that court? Are they holding court when they having those discussions? Because if they're holding court, they're not even talking our language. So when they're talking about racist, that's not even what the fuck they're talking about. So
they're not in court. They just be yapping for the most part.
I'm saying, are they in court rules? Like, are they speaking in court, or
no, they don't speak legalese. You know, they ain't speaking legalese, but
it's some type of format to that game in there.
I mean, it's political. It's politics. You're saying so
it's criminal.
Yeah.
We need to start making that is political or criminals. We need to make that something, because a lot of that shit is borderline criminal. Because it's definitely criminal. How the fuck white women get all the way up there? And then the Asians and niggas kind of went through the same struggle. How they way up there? Then how the fuck can French people that live in France, I mean, come over here and claim they Native American? Could they mama, supposedly they mama fucked a French soldier and went back? But we can't claim a motherfucking thing because we've been here 9 years. Like, how is that possible if we've been fucking mixed breeding for fucking 400-500 years? How?
It's called social engineering.
That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the type of shit that motherfuckers need to break right there. Like, I know that I'm dark skinned. You do not have to tell me that. Because I don't see a nigga, he light skinned. No, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Fuck you. Are you real? Do you have a aura around you that makes my motherfucking man and go, I'm interested in this person. I can learn something from this person. That's what it means. Our young men out here are so interested in making enemies with people that could be their best friend and they can discover something great with.
Yeah.
Most of us had an enemy growing up that we probably fought every time we seen that motherfucker. We got around 18, 19 and the shit kind of changed. Unless y'all killed each other by then. You know what I'm saying? About 25 years old, y'all ain't looking at each other like that. Y'all probably real cool, can dap each other up, can meet up with each other and all that, family close. And the whole time you wasted fucking 10, 20 years on bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's where we need to step. We need to listen to ourselves and respect ourselves on our on some real shit, man. Like, did y'all see the shit in Richmond where the niggas got the fighting at the Foot Locker and the Foot Locker nigga smoked the guy?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? If your ass going to work, if I go to work, if I have an attitude, I just won't say anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I have the leisure to not say anything because I'm just here to fix. But I have to project myself and my energy to these residents in a different manner than what the fuck I feel. This is your livelihood. This is what put the little money in your pocket so you can eat. Little money in your pocket so you can wipe your ass. Think about that. The little money that you playing with while you got a little stank ass attitude at your job is the money that you need to buy toilet paper to wipe your fucking ass. Fuck eating. You need to wipe your ass so it's gonna itch. That's bad. Man, listen. It's lessons to be learned out this bitch, and we just gotta learn them. You gotta fuck bumping your head every way. Some kids just, you know, I know just a few kids that can just say, you know what? I fell off my bike. I'm not gonna ride BMX no more. I don't think that's for me. You know, or I seen somebody fall off their bike. You know what I'm saying? And I'm metaphorically speaking. I seen somebody fall off their bike and broke their leg. I don't want to break my leg in that fashion. I'm not brave enough for that. Or I'm not that person. See, me, when I grew up, it was cool to go break your fucking leg. You had to break your fucking leg to prove yourself. Like, literally. Go break your leg, nigga. Like, you ain't chilling over here unless you really go fucking break your leg, nigga. And now we teaching our kids, fuck breaking your leg, nigga. Fuck that nigga. He want to go break his leg, let him break. Tell him go break his neck, then come back and talk to me. You understand? It's the difference now. Because guess what? Now, the YNs that's really going, like, kind of crazy up in my, like, older kids' age, they are, like, the last kids to not really have their father there. Or their father just coming back in their life. You got to think about it. Mad niggas around this way got locked up around 20, 21, 22, 23 for 15 years. 20 years. And they kids growing up, they daddy was such and such that got, then such and such that was such and such. And such still in that, probably in that mentality on some shit. If he ain't get on some, you know, on a higher level, and whatever that's religion or whatever that comes with, but most of these kids are living in their father's shadow, you know, of a dead man or a man in jail, and most of these kids that come home from doing 10 years, it's over with for them, fast. It's rare for these kids after. It's like. Fuck kids. It's rare for these men to come home after being gone since they've been 20. You talking about coming home at 40 years old? They still thinking shit like niggas still looking young. You hear me? Like the young bitches want them, the old bitches, the hoes that they ain't never even thought was gonna look at them, they on them because they ain't really, you know, like it's just fast life. And they get back into the shit. Now they locked up or they fucking dead, bro. And it's sad. Because it's simple. Like, I know mad other niggas that come home, they get a bag. And it make you feel good. Like, damn, look, another dude, he come home, he came home to his kids. Nigga doing good. Nigga goddamn shot. Nigga had nothing, then boom. Nigga on some wallow shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it be some niggas that just get out here, they used to be this, and they just get lost. They don't know how to function in the fucking society. They don't know how to live because it's all a facade. They've been a facade their whole life. They want a pair of Jordans. It gotta look like this, da 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 da. If you're not doing it for yourself, you're gonna lose it.
This is what happens sometimes. Well, a lot of the times when we allow our emotions to become hijacked by those who, you know, they want to siphon off our energy. You know, so it's unfortunate, you know, but this is the traps that we allow ourselves to get caught in. But we late for breakfast, y'all. Appreciate everybody out there who's listening, and thank you for being here. It's episode 10. Listen, pay attention. We got Mega in the building, Purple Do-Rag. I'm the guy with the books. Listen, what happens when an EMP hits America?
I mean, without electricity, you know, that's really an experience that most people, I mean, you know, I guess like out here with some of the storms, the bad ones, you know, might have experienced for a week. I mean, I saw what it got like when it was like that out here, you know, so it's like you said, you would have to have a lot of things already stocked up and stored up, because any moves is going to be,
it's different.
You're going to have to be fully suited up.
It's different than a storm. It's different than a storm, big bro, because...
Oh, no, I know that. I'm just talking about the fact of not electricity. I know I'm just saying I've seen what people get like, because like when Isabel hit out here, and it was like no electricity for like about a week. It was different
2 weeks, like 2 3 weeks, a month, some places.
Yeah, it was different lengths in some places, but the ones that was like 2 weeks, I was in one of them areas, yo. And it was just like, you know, you saw how things was different. People was moving different, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you also noticed that. And I mean, I get it, bro. When they get dark, when the sun go down, people disappear, because like you literally couldn't see your hand in front of your face, for real, yo. Like,
nah, it's nothing. Motherfuckers was popping out of the fucking cuts. Niggas was cutting through motherfucking pawn shop roofs. Niggas was goddamn getting, look. Yeah, listen. But that's going to be 10 times worse, because in the daytime, it's going to be no police. Police is going to be fending for themselves, and they're going to be bunkered up with other police, doing police shit, mobbing around, robbing, raping, and killing, and bringing back shit, hoping that the electricity come back on so they can reap their rewards. You understand? And niggas is going to be scrambling like eggs because we don't trust nobody. Some niggas gonna click up, and then it's just gonna be a power thing. It's gonna be like The Walking Dead out this bitch. It's gonna be a bunch of people that don't know what the fuck to do. I'm hungry. And then niggas gonna walk up. So put a chain around his neck. We can make him goddamn. And then the horror's gonna watch. Because all they people, once we start seeing these, that's why they flipping these planes, letting these motherfuckers know, y'all think y'all about to leave, we're gonna flip these bitches. So watch. The world's gonna watch. And soon we goddamn, because what can they do? America's got a treaty with everybody. They're gonna say, yeah, I wish you would come over here. I went in the fucking, I was driving across the HRBT. If y'all don't know what that is, that's the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel out our way, 757 babies. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I was a 7517, but fuck it, I rap it like I was born here. So anyways, I'm cruising, and you know, you get to a certain part where the naval base over there. So I was just, you just glanced over there while you ride. I was like, damn, it's like 7, 8 of them bitches out there, and they, them bitches is huge. They ain't no little ships. Trump said, park my shit. I don't want them shits nowhere. Bring my shit back. Park my shit, because I don't trust y'all niggas. I need my shit here. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen that many boats at harbor at one time. They usually have 1 or 2 come home at a time, not 8.
I think Norfolk Naval Station, the biggest one in the country.
The second biggest
So it's the biggest naval base in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought no. I'm thinking about the shipyard. So it's the biggest naval base in the world. Yeah, facts. I'm thinking about the shipyard. The shipyard is the second biggest to the one down there in Florida or something. So we produce the second amount of ships, but they fucking up over there. Shipyard, y'all gotta show some more love. Stop trying to fuck each other so much, and really show some love to our Navy. Our kids get on them boats, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, our Marines, our Air Force people, like Navy babies, all them. Our kids get on. I'm saying kids because I have a Navy, not a Navy. My bad, son. I have a Marine out there in California right now. Shout out to them. Take care of them boats, man. Y'all welders, man. Weld that shit the right way, man. God damn. You got one job. One job. Nigga. No, shout out to the welders, though, man. I'm a welder, too, but I chose to do other things.
Shout out to the welders. You know, I put this up on the screen because I want everybody to have an understanding of what an electromagnetic pulse is.
Shout out to Jason.
So with an electromagnetic pulse, if that hits America, if it's large enough, we're talking about, shout out to the Marines, right? Shout out to the Army, shout out to the Air Force, the Navy, shout out to
the whole shebang.
Shout out to the Merchant Marines, right? Shout out to all of our armed services.
Shout out to Space Force.
Shout out to all of our first responders, right? Please understand that if EMP hits America large enough, we're talking about a full, complete fail at everything that's connected to electricity, right? So this is going to have a domino effect within socioeconomics, within the country, and also within the world, because Americans are the largest consumers. We consume the most out of anybody out here. Right, so these things are significant on how things play out over a short period of time, 5 to 10 years, 20 years. We could even say 3 to 4 months, right? Because most people, you know, when you think about what they have prepared for an emergency, very small amount, if that, right? So an EMP hitting America would be devastating. And one of the reasons why is because of what RFK said on the news the other day. 60% of America has a disease. And he was more than likely talking about autoimmune diseases, which Western medicine doesn't believe that there's any cures to.
Yeah, I ain't catch that. I heard him talk about something, but I was driving, so I was kind of like paying attention to the road. And I ain't even go back to it, but I think that's what he was speaking on.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That sounded kind of like what I heard. But this is motherfucking episode 10. I feel like this number 100. See, my brothers over there, them smart guys, the guy with the book and Mr. Smart over there, they up on like episode 30. Y'all got to go check out episode 30, man. You know what I'm saying? Them boys over there talking that shit. I wanted Mr. Smart to come up here. I don't even think his name Mr. Smart. But I know it's Smart. You know what I'm saying? Because them boys, yeah. The two brothers and I, them boys look like, I say, y'all boys look like brothers. For real, them boys be over there talking that shit, man. Y'all pop in there, man. CBTCO.TV, man. Y'all already know we got the episodes popping out, man. We got the episodes popping. We got a lot more content coming up to you. Look, hey, something else might be cooking up. I don't know if y'all been checking out Mega's page. Well, we know Mega's got a good following. He been checking him out. They be showing love. So while we talk about Mega, I need to talk that shit tonight. You got some shit to talk, or you just gonna relax? What you gonna do? I know you got something.
I had put a couple of notes. Oh yeah, I had to that's why. Yeah. Yeah, with this economic blackout, man. I seen all the fuss and talk and all this, that, and the other about Friday, February 28th. And then on Saturday, March 1st,
the stores was booming.
Everybody was out in lines to get Jordans.
Listen.
Now, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
We was in the Bronx. Now, mind you, I'm a sneakerhead. Well, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but you're right.
Good.
I'm in the Bronx. I had to get gas to get to the Bronx. Would you think we was gonna run out of gas and walk the rest of the way? Now we made pre-engagements. You know what I'm saying? The lady birthday is on the 3rd. Shout out to the lady. Happy 40th. But you know what I'm talking about? All that. Went to the fight. Had a nice little brunch in DC. Shit was live. You know what I'm saying? I want to take my fellas up to DC and we go to the goddamn brunch. But anyways, niggas were standing in line for the J's. I'm like, is they giving away free meals over there? Because you got to understand, I haven't waited in line for a shoe since COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether I win it or I just don't. I'm looking. Curiosity whips the fuck out of a cat, bro. I'm a Leo. I walks clean over there. What they selling in here? Oh, they got the flu games in here. So I was thinking, so I'm indecisive. I'm very indecisive in life on a lot of things I do. I might miss out on a lot of shit because of my indecisiveness, or it might save me. I'm in between. But I'm like, yo, what? They still do this? That blew my mind, bro. My bad, Mega. Yeah, you right. Everybody was out spending their bread. In like, I went to JD Sports. It was 1,000 niggas in there. Ain't nothing but 200 people supposed to be in there. Word.
Yeah.
They made $1 million. Everywhere made $1 million. The fruit niggas on the corner, everybody made money. And man, listen, ain't nobody been boycotting. Boycotting didn't work back then. It ain't gonna work now. My bad, Megan. My bad.
You good? Nah, like I said, I just think it's funny because what's the point? What I mean, like, and we gotta stop with these. I call them meme revolutions, yo. Like, people want to run. I mean, at the end of the day, yo, I've never been a follower. So while y'all want to run around and do what this person's saying and that person's saying and this person, do you? Just don't expect to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with the crowd. I ain't with the group. That ain't never been me. Anybody who know me from the whole time I've been out here, and even before I was out here, I ain't never been with the group, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's never been my thing. So I just think the reality of it is like, there is no reality to it. And then what happens? Okay, the day you don't buy anything, that means the next few days you're gonna buy twice as more. Like, what are y'all? What, like, yo, like, again, if that's what you think is saying something, then my brother, get your Afro pick with the fist, and shake it like a salt shaker, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
Listen. I'm gonna put it like this. You talking to 2 generations. Like, everybody that's here with you now, I heard some cool ass shit and it made me love people. The people that you hear, those your people. Those are the people that you supposed to be with on your journey. Those are the people that's going to be here for the next 100 years. And not even. You know what I'm saying? For most males, 60-ish. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people I'm about to enjoy my life with. I ain't about to, look, man, you cannot sit here and bullshit your time and be on some all ass shit. Like, everything is new now. You can't be on no petty, oh, we're not spending money today. That's where inflation come from. When these niggas cut the prices on shit, when them people was able to bring their prices back up, they brought the prices back up. When the fuck are we gonna learn? Every time we pinch them, we get belt their ass. Like, somebody got to come up with a better strategy. You're going to, no disrespect to no OGs that went out there and got beat in the head with a club, but nigga, folks, those ways ain't worked back then. Too many young black men at the time lost their life before they even seen 40. You heard me? So your strategy is shit. The young niggas, when we was listening to the niggas that was ahead of us, yeah, some of them niggas was getting money and they had made sense, but a lot of them niggas was phony as hell. And we figured that shit out to say, go, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing. Fuck it. That's why so many do my own thing ass niggas out here now. And the young niggas like, man, what the fuck I'm gonna go to work for and work for fucking $5 and I can get 10,000 in 5 minutes. Because they see that we went and hustled and say, hey man, I can go get this shit out the mud and do what I need to do. And now the young niggas like, shit, I don't even gotta go to work. I ain't even gotta stand where you was standing. I can go hit this computer. It's a whole nother game. But a lot of these folks ain't even trying to see the game. You hear me? Like like the game so far away from them that they don't even know it. And that's what's wrong with a lot of folks. Oh, they want to go with the oldest game in the world and it fails. The young niggas, they going with the oldest game in the world and it's failing miserably. Get high, get high. Yeah, y'all see me over here smoking weed, but I guarantee I'm going to get my job done. I don't smoke weed to sit around and be loafing on my ass. I don't have that type of energy to do that. No fucking way. You understand? When I smoke this shit, I'll be hyper than a motherfucker. You dig what I'm talking about? Chatty Patty. What's up? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's my energy. If I don't chat you up, I don't fuck with you. Simple and plain. If you don't see me talking, something in that room don't fuck with me. And I don't fuck with it. So guess what? Voila. I'm gone. What happened to you? I just felt like going home. Because I know when I get a certain feeling, it might not happen when I leave, but I feel like 99.9% of the time, that shit is going to happen. So I
noticed that like 4, 5, 6 episodes ago.
Oh yeah, I will fucking disconnect and just peep shit like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Like, it ain't no reason for that. Like, in my life, man, look, I done took too many losses. And I ain't talking about no money because fuck it. You know what I mean? But I needed to take care of my lifestyle. My lifestyle. Nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? And my family, other than that, I don't give a shit. That's why I'm saying, like, let me live my little bit of the rest of my life before y'all drop that EMP. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to drop it on my kids. They got to figure that shit out. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just sorry. I just don't want to deal with that. You understand? I personally am one of them niggas that ain't prepared. I got some first aid kits and shit, but you know, how long is that gonna last? I got some cans and shit down there. It's like 3 days worth of food if I stretch it. But I have a disease, so I'm gonna eat the whole can. So, like, no, man, like, I ain't ready for no shit like that, bro. That is scary. But be prepared. Because any type of survival shit you watch, any type of, like, I watch fucking sci-fi shit, like, that shit be real at the end of the day, man. That shit, they telling the story that already happened or they planning. I seen in the 2-minute movies, so many fucking disasters that happen in real fucking life. Like, oh shit, that shit really can happen. So people just need to tune in and just fuck it. Buy you an extra gun, put it in the bag, put you some fucking a little scramble kit, you know, first aid and shit like that, and little chopper and shit right on in, and you can be able to grab it and go. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, that shit is scary. And I do want people to understand these people are talking about this shit. That's why I wanted motherfuckers to listen. Pay attention to this shit because it is real. It ain't no shit that niggas is just sitting around talking about spooky ass stories. These stories are really fucking real. These conspiracies were really fucking real. This shit is not a game. So this is why we want to bring you to episode 10 to listen, pay attention. Because paying attention pays attention, bro. There's no fucking game out here. You got to watch the people, because even now, like if you never been to a major city, you don't understand how broke people are. Yeah, people might do a little robbing and shit out here, but they're robbing people for... People ain't getting that purse snatch. They wallets lifted out their pockets. Motherfuckers ain't getting beat up with machetes out here. You know what I'm saying? Or just stabbed and for their sneakers. There's major cities. This shit goes on every fucking day. So imagine if they EMP some major city like New York of 10 million people. Man, if the fucking lights don't come on in 30 days, if they don't send every fucking army motherfucker out there, yo, it's that fucking place is gonna go from 10 million to 5 to 3. I'm gonna say 3 immediately, unless people are hiding in them tall ass buildings, and then they're gonna starve up there. So
we got some heavy days on the way. You know, like you and I, we talk privately often about Uranus and Gemini and what happens during that time, during that 84-year cycle once it has a Uranus return. And yeah, people need to prepare. You know, listen to Purple Do-Rag. People need to prepare. But everybody out there, I want to thank y'all again for tuning in to Late for Breakfast. It's episode 10. Listen, pay attention. Get up in them comments. I'm the guy with the books. We got Purple Do-Rag. Mega's in the building. And listen, what we about to touch on right now is Tank versus Roach. What you got, Mega?
Personally, I think, like I said, it should have been a loss for Tank, but I think it would have upset the financial balance of the betting agencies. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they called it, a draw. And I think they just knew they couldn't give Tank a straight win. They couldn't give him the win, but they also couldn't give him the loss. Because if you think about it, on the gambling side of things, now some people may have bet on the draw, and if they did, they really came up. But if you bet on Tank or you bet on Roach, you lost. Like that, to me, that's kind of financial genius. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be
honest. On both of them niggas and lost.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of financial genius from the gambling side of things, you know, like, because that's what they did. I mean, they made it to where all the booking agencies won. They won from both sides. They just won. That's crazy. They have to pay nothing now. That's crazy, yo.
You know, Purple Do-Rag was in the building. And I just have to say that it was a good fight. It wasn't a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I respect Roach. I give Roach a whole lot because, like I said earlier in the cast, but it took a shot. I was out there in the parking lot. I got a little sweat on me. He bobbed his big ass head and hit the boy. And snot and shit flew all the way to the parking lot. That was respect, because most of them niggas that catch that motherfucking what's that right or left he got, they buckled. That young man said and went to work.
Yeah,
you did, but they fucked everybody money up. They know I was gonna win $3,000 on somebody. Well, like 1,000 on on Tank and 3 on the other guy for a little bit of change. But look, man, look. These folk be playing with you. It was a sad fucking day, and it was so fucking cold leaving out that motherfucker, bro. Let's talk about that. Why is it so cold up? That's y'all. Listen, That's why y'all be catching them trains underground, because y'all gotta live like it's cold, bro.
Yeah.
And there's no way in the world I'd move up there. You can't have, like, people got nice ass cars that got so much dust on that shit because they're not moving them, because they know if they move,
Oh yeah,
it's over with.
parking spot gone.
Damn near 300 in parking tickets we owe them folks, man. How about we doing it on the app, trying to get out the cold? The nigga pop up out the goddamn tunnel or some shit, bro. Put a ticket on there. I'm talking about 1 minute. 1 minute, bro. Man, nah, we disputing that, bro. You got us fucked up, bro. You tripping, bro. Like 300 and fucking, well, come on, man. 300 in fucking parking tickets. Listen, you go to New York. Anybody that don't travel, you go to New York or something, just park your fucking car in the all day shit. Spend it fucking $60, $90, whatever the fuck it is.
Yo, if people going to New York, bro, they should leave their car and like ride the train up there to New York, and then ride the train throughout New York. Because even the 24-hour parking, if you got to park for multiple days, yeah, you about to be cleaned out of your bank account.
Listen, unless you're living in a decent not neighborhood, but at least a decent hotel, and you can get the discount where you can park your shit in there for $50 for the time that you're in there. But you just can't move your car, because your car is going to be stuck up underground with 1,000 other cars, and they got to play Jenga to get that bitch up out of there. You dig? So when your checkout day come, they aren't going to have your shit already Jenga to the correct spot, or however they do that. So if you drive into New York, be rich, or just don't fucking drive your car, because there's no parking nowhere. I don't give a fuck what borough you go to. You're going to get a ticket because you're not from around there, and they done spotted you hitting the block, because niggas already know how to park out there. They already know how to spot the parking spot 100 miles away. Not your motherfucking tags. You know, nigga all in the window, and I'm all in the window like a fucking tourist. Ooh, look at that building. Like a goofy. Nah, that's my shit, though. I be looking at them buildings, man. You know what I mean? Keep my eye on the sky, man. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Just don't push me the wrong way when I'm out of town, because I'm finicky. I'm very finicky when I'm out of town. And I ain't sticking around. CCTV gotta catch me, nigga. I'm telling you. I'm not, hey. There's no games to be playing with you. Look, out of town, stay out of people's neighborhoods. They don't know you. That is not a shopping area. That is somebody's actual neighborhood. In New York City, at least. And in Oakland. Stay out of Oakland. Don't go into the city of Oakland playing around like you stupid after a certain time. You will get your ass robbed or shot. Or both. So please, LA too. Please stay out of LA. Be a tourist. Stay in tourist shit. Don't go to these people's neighborhoods. If you do go visit, like, the Friday house and shit like that, go in the day. Early in the day when gangsters asleep. You know what I'm saying? Because them boys pop out in all black out there on their block. They watching. Be careful while y'all traveling out here in these different spots of the United States. Like bro said, we are a third world country headed towards that. But if you really do some traveling, if you ever been anywhere, you cannot walk to the store if you go to Chicago into them hoods. If you know somebody, they would tell you, we're not walking to the store, bro.
Absolutely. Everybody out there, listen, if you're out of town, make some good decisions.
Please.
Good decisions. It's about safety. We care about everybody out there on Late for Breakfast. Episode 10. Listen, pay attention. I'm the guy with the books. We got Purple Do-Rag. Mega's in the building. And what we about to touch on is the weekend recap. Mega, what did you do this weekend?
I actually worked both days this weekend. Not long, but 2 classes basically. I had a gun cleaning class on Saturday that I taught, and then I did a Sunday I did a group training session with the head trainer there. You know, like again, prepping for for me to become a trainer. But yeah, that's what I did over the weekend for the most part. Got a haircut, got the 12s for my little man, but that's it. That's it. I do want to touch on one thing though. And I hate to do this, but sometimes you got to, man. Like everybody know nothing is absolute. It don't apply to everybody. If the shoe fit, get the purse to match. But like yo, some black people that got their own business, man, which means they have nobody to adhere to, meaning no time, no real schedule to adhere to. They can really do bad business, man. And it's bad. Like I said, when I speak disparagingly on another black entrepreneur, I won't say their name or their business or what it is, but I will speak about like if I get a service from you, and if your service is bad, I speak about it. If your service is good, great. I speak about it and say your name and link people, give you a link, whatever. But if it's bad, I won't say your name. I won't say who you are. Now, sometimes people may know you on Facebook and you will make a post and they might, the hit dog holler. So then they get hit by the post. But I never said you. Now, if you want to make it about you, now you putting yourself in the comments, you playing yourself. You could have just left it alone. But nah, man, some people really do bad business, man. And I mean, your word gotta mean something, yo. Your word gotta mean something, yo. But that's the time we in, though. I just wanted to say that. That was a little light. Something. You on mute, bro.
What you got, Purple Durag?
Man, I already told y'all I was at that fight. Then we went to a brunch out DC. Like I said, man, listen. I was living this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Me, old lady turned 40. Her old ass. You know what I'm saying? So, some people might not look like they old heads, but we up there in age, man. We just living different. And we bringing a different perspective. But I enjoyed my weekend. We made it back home safe. I'm back on the motherfucking pod for episode 10. And I'm loving life, man. Because guess what? You got to listen and pay attention. Because guess what? When you listen, it'll pay. It'll pay you to pay attention. And also, you might be able to save your fucking life. Don't sit with your back to the door, grown man. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Word. So check this out, right? Me, what I really want to touch on what Mega just brought up because I think it's important. You got a lot of people out here who they show trauma reactions. So like you make the post that you make, and like you said, they could just scroll past it, but it stings so much that now you just feel like you got to respond. And then when you show up and respond, you're showing through your post or your comment or whatever that this is about emotional gratification and not necessarily about making sure that the information that's put out on your post is right. Now you just want to express yourself, right? And you want to express yourself because you felt triggered, So these
niggas so emotional.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the new normal, unfortunately. It's sad to watch, but it's the new normal. It's a lot of people who haven't dealt with their perspective of self within whatever the regress trauma is. That might be aligned with childhood, might be aligned with whatever. But most people, they pull up the rug and then they start sweeping. And then they think they can stay there forever. They think they'll never have to deal with it, again. And it keeps coming out as something pokes it. Most of the time, whatever's poking it is not on purpose. You know, the other person doesn't even know that they're hitting a chord on that other person.
Mm-hmm.
But it will keep happening over and over again for decades until that person says, you know what, I'm dealing with this. And unfortunately, most people go to the grave before they deal with it.
Yeah, a lot of people that trauma bond will push that button on a person. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing that button until the other person responds negatively. And then it's like, told you. You know what I'm saying? It be them type too outside. So you gotta protect yourself. You got to be ready for all the bullshit that these people throwing you from left field. You gotta love yourself. You gotta love life. Life is tough. It wasn't meant to be all goddamn peaches and cream. We see it all the time. People with millions of dollars. Somehow they just unalive themselves, whatever the case may be. But just respect the love and life that life is gonna bring you. Because this is episode 10, and we listen and we pay attention. Because paying attention is detrimental to our life and our lifestyles of being black in America. You know what I'm saying? Because my audience, if you want to hear us talk shit, it's for everybody. But me, my words, I'm speaking to people that is black. If you consider yourself a black person, I don't give a fuck what color black you is. You understand? That shit don't matter to me. What matters is if you can come to me and I can learn something from you and you can learn something from me, we got something great. If you can make me think outside of the norm, we have something great. And that's what we need. We need people that have great intentions with each other. We got too many people just secretly hating each other and don't want to really give you your big. But you don't need that motherfucker to give you no big. I want you to know that. Purple do-rag, you don't need no motherfucker to give you your big or your flowers, because at the first person that should know that you deserve a flower is you. It's in your power. No matter how hard you work, when you work and you pay your fucking bills, I don't give a goddamn if you ain't got $1 in that motherfucker. As long as the bills ain't late and you can goddamn make it to next week or next 2 weeks, you got food in your refrigerator, you living your motherfucking life, your family good, your kids got smiles. Yeah, you had to sweat a little bit this week. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you ain't want to get up in the morning, but you did anyway. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. Yeah, you had to put your last $30 in your gas tank to make it to work. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. It ain't no complaining out this motherfucker. We stand tall. And once we figure out that we gotta stand tall, first of all, it don't work without you. You. Yes, you. It don't. I tell myself that shit every fucking morning. It gives me energy to do the same shit every fucking day. But just how life may be, it's a different day every day. The weather might be different. My vibe might be different. I might eat something different. Every day is a new day because guess what? You woke up and you fucking blessed. So pick your goddamn own head up. Man, woman, child. Whoever was looking at this. I'm talking to you. Black man, black woman, black child. Pick your goddamn head up. Stop fucking crying about and bitching about shit. Ain't nobody gonna give you a fucking thing. We were talking about DEI. Y'all, we at the bottom. Well, whoever y'all is, y'all at the bottom on our black side. Y'all at the bottom. Stop giving a fuck about that. Niggas is giving you the blueprint. Mind your business. Stop talking so fucking much. And do what you're supposed to fucking do. Because that's what the fuck you're supposed to do. Nobody don't give a fuck about what you and your man going through. You know why? Because motherfuckers got shit to do. Yeah, if I love you, I'll give you a fucking ear. And hopefully when I'm fucking bitching and complaining about what the fuck I got going on, you give me an ear if you love me, you fuck with me. But other than that, man, I know what you got to do. You know what I got to do. We got to do that shit and stop complaining and blaming other motherfuckers. Too many niggas out here blaming other motherfuckers for their downfall. No, bitch, you did that. You went to jail. You volunteered and fucked up and went to jail and let them people catch you. I did it too. When I went to college, I volunteered to go and study and do some shit. When I went and got this certificate and that certification, I chose to say, you know what? I'm not living that life no more. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I'm about to motherfucker live my life how I feel fit. And if you don't like me, fuck you. Straight up. 2 middle fingers. And guess what? And if I could stick the middle fingers up on my toes, I will stick them bitches up too at your pussy ass because I'm going to live my life. And I want everybody to understand that look like me to live your fucking life and enjoy the small shit. Like listen to children laugh.
That's real talk though. You know, not to cut your wisdom, but I'm really wondering what your thoughts on this Jewish rabbi is.
I think they showed their hand. I want to say back in 2003, when we found out the news back in like 2003 about them having, you know, the tunnels up under their synagogue. But when they showed the actual insides of these tunnels, this was a pre-existing place. So then to come and hear about the rabbi today on Instagram, the guy is talking about, oh yeah, we drink the bloods of our enemies' children. And he goes on to say that, no, we're not cannibals. We don't eat the meat, but we put the meat back into our butchers, into our restaurants, and we make the sausage. That's where your sausage and that's where your hamburgers come from. So we'll promote $1 hamburger, a $2 hamburger now.
Is something new or?
Nah, there's some shit that was just floating around on the internet.
Something about Rabbi Finkelstein?
Exactly, that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so if this guy is telling you the very truth, and he said, we're telling you, he also went to go on the little minute clip to say, hey, we've been telling you motherfuckers this shit, and you still not listening. And he's like, that's why you motherfuckers are sick. That's why your kids go against you and walk outside and get in the car with a complete stranger, because guess what? They don't trust nothing. They don't trust nothing you got going on, because guess what? We got them on the phone. We got them on the TV. We got them on the tablet. We got them on the laptop. And they're not fucking smart enough to understand that you mean good by them. And then half of the time, they already got you in the motherfucking phone or in the tablet, in the TV with all the antics. And your child is tired of that shit and don't want to get the fuck away from you. So boom, now your child's out there wandering the motherfucking streets. Now one of these meat eaters come through and grab your baby up. Motherfuckers don't even remember Kanika Jenkins getting found in the goddamn freezer in Chicago with her insides missing. It blows my mind. And right after that, they found a fucking warehouse, fucking not even a mile down the road from where they found the little girl with all types of goddamn body parts in it. Nobody remembers this shit. I'm really living in the Matrix, or I just lived under a rock, and I just came about that bitch, bro.
I remember that.
Because I'm telling you, bro, I was talking to folks like, yo, y'all don't remember Kanika Jenkins? Niggas like, no, who's that? Bro, the little girl got found in the fucking freezer. And what's the fucking, I can't even think of the guy's name, the fucking actor guy. He played in the goddamn movie they shot over here, the golf movie over here in Norfolk. But anyways, his restaurant is basically where they found the little girl in that hotel. You know what I'm saying? And he was friends with the guy where they found all the fucking body parts. He was selling body parts on the black market. This is a real thing, people. Let me tell you this shit.
I ain't know about all that, the connection like that.
Listen. It's just bits and pieces of shit that I've done heard over the years, bro, in my head that I had. This shit is crazy. Damn, that's Kanika Jenkins. They have CCTV. They watch the girl walk all the way through the fucking shit. When the fuck have you ever seen anybody can just walk in a fucking kitchen of a goddamn hotel?
Yeah.
And then the people that was in the hotel, they was already talking shit and planning for food for real. If you go watch the video, they were playing her for food. So she done got fucked up and got fucked over. Like, that's crazy. Look at that shit. Family got a $6 million fucking settlement. Why? People get killed in fucking hotels all the time. Why did they get a settlement? Because they killed that little girl and they sold her fucking organs and they got caught up. They been doing this shit. They just thought the parents just was gonna let the fucking little girl get found in the freezer and left it be. But the thing about that, the little girl got caught in the freezer with no fucking insides. And they showed the fucking, all them little Mexican looking ass niggas walking the fucking, like, taking her somewhere. So that's what happened to all them little Mexican niggas with some fucking bootleg ass doctor niggas that slice your ass up real quick. Know what they doing, get you right, no blood, get you the fuck out of here. Like, folks, this shit is real life. Motherfuckers is sitting here like, when these kids go missing and they can't find them, bro, where's little Cody? Yeah. Where's little Cody? Hampton is this goddamn big. Where the fuck is little Cody? But niggas is not understanding, bro. Yo, baby, bro, it's this. We live on an international waterway. Do you know how fast them fucking boats be moving? Yo, baby, in 2 hours, your baby be in the middle of the fucking ocean. Watch your kids. Stop getting drunk and letting kids go outside and play. You want to get drunk? Keep your baby in the fucking house. And then they like the daddy pleaded guilty. What do they plead guilty to? Killing the baby? But where's the baby? That shit is sad, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking sad, bro. That shit is, now that is fucking scary. That is scary. Bro. That is scary to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that kind of upset me.
It is hard to see children being snatched up, being lured places, and you know, so as parents, we gotta definitely step up our monitoring of our children's communication. You know, many of the children today got cell phones, they got tablets, they got computers. You know, and these are very, very powerful devices to hand to a child who has not properly proven themselves yet. So these are things that we need to really be thinking about at home, so that we can work against these problems that are happening. But anyway, you know, I know this was a hard topic, but listen, y'all, it's late for breakfast. It's episode 10. Mm-hmm. Listen, pay attention.
Pay attention.
I'm top of the books. We got Purple Rag in the building. We got Mega
That's
Obi.
Me.
All right, listen, we're about to go ahead and touch our last topic of the night. All right, Asians in melanated communities. Mega, you sound like you got something on that one.
I mean, it's something I've been saying, like they wouldn't, without our communities, they wouldn't survive. But I did hear, it was something I heard on the political side of things, where there was a bill that was passed where if you were foreigner, you could get grants for a business, but it was like some type of urban development thing. So it was like you could get grants, but it got to be in the urban. So it made me be like, man, is that why we see so many of the Indians and the Asians and all of that in black neighborhoods, because of that bill?
Yes.
So
on what you're talking about is what made me want to speak on this type of shit, right? Because they made it so like, okay, in let's say the 50s and 60s, the white people would take the money out of the black neighborhood and they put it in their community. You know what I'm saying? They got their bread up, flipped it and doubled it, sold it off to the Asian man. Boom. Asian man tripled and doubled it, sold it to the Indian man. Indian man tripled and doubled it. Now he's selling it to the African, to the Moroccans and all that, because this round ain't Albanians and shit. This Moroccans and shit, like Fresh Montana type niggas. Now they getting their little money and they sending it back out there, because if you listen to them talk, in my country we got hundreds of tens, and we got this car and that car out here. Y'all broke. I sat there when I used to live out what's that shit called? Walker Village. Not Walker Village, but out the circle with my baby mama. When niggas on his dick. I listened to this nigga brag about what they had in his country. Now, at this time, a nigga was shaking and moving, so I had some shit out there in the hood. You know what I mean? Motorcycles, cars, all that shit. So, I'm looking at it like, nigga, if you got it out there, why you ain't riding it here? But then I understood the math. You ain't supposed to ride it out here. Because then that draw the wrong attention. But they do got that shit, but they ain't riding them to the store. One of them might get brave and ride one of their nice ass cars. One of the niggas that a nigga think that he a boss or a player, he might pull up in a BMW, a nice little BMW. But you know, you might catch one of them doing that, but it's rare. You get what I'm saying? And they like to play in your face. That's why I don't like it. I think you need to go sell that shit to your people. Find the real people that's selling that shit, like niggas and shit. If you gonna sell some authentic, buy some authentic, some false ass here, you know what I'm saying? Buy from your people. You know, even though your people still gonna buy it from the people, because guess what? They got the conglomerate on. You know what I'm saying? The Indians and the Chinese, the Indian people, you gonna get the real hair. You see it. You can go on the internet. They show you this shit. And that synthetic shit, they show you that shit is melted plastic. A nigga stick a brush in and pull it. You hear me? Stop putting that shit in your head, and it stink. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like my women natural. Cause that fake shit got that I don't know what that smell is. I can't even name it or like describe it. It just stink. Like, I don't like it. Personally. I personally feel, because I was talking about RG in a couple episodes. I'm not good on that. What episode I was saying, like, motherfucker walk right past RG and go to Food Time. Or go to what's the other little store down there? I forget the name of it. You get what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing, because them folks ain't selling no beers in there. You hear me? And motherfuckers got habits that they need to fulfill, and like they ain't trying to just get no hot dog. They ain't trying to get no incense and shit like that. I'm just trying to get a bird and be drunk up and live out the rest of their miserable lives back in the day. But a lot of motherfuckers know how to coexist and be addicts at the same time. So functioning addicts is what I'm trying to say. A lot of motherfuckers is functioning addicts these days. You know what I'm saying? That was a rarity. Or, you know, if you ever was in the game and you dealt with a teacher or somebody that worked in the courthouse, or, you know, one of them people, they spent buku bread with you. You did what I'm saying? But they got a good job. They work construction or some crazy shit. But them people gonna go to work. They're gonna pay their bills, maybe. They might pay their bills. But, you know, they function in a different way. And they can make shit happen. A lot of people are functioning addicts. Me, myself, I am a functioning addict. I love smoking weed. I done told niggas I'm gonna quit this shit for the last fucking 20 years, bro. Only time I can quit smoking weed is if motherfucking crackers put me on probation. And guess what? They ain't doing that no more. You understand?
I definitely be rolling up myself, you know. I'm probably gonna roll something right after this. But listen, y'all, really appreciate everybody who's been listening in tonight. Thank y'all for commenting. Thank you for interacting. Breakfast is episode 10. listen, pay attention. I'm the guy with the books. Listen, I'm out. Y'all keep exposing your gift.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kills, man. He just tagged in, man. He did what I'm saying. He made the motherfucking intro. Goddamn, you got anything else to say? We tapping out. Oh, hold on. Okay, I got something. Hold on. Oh shit! While them boys was out there standing in line for the motherfucking flu games, I went and got these. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kills, man. You know what I'm saying? Made the intro type jam.
Yeah, definitely shout him out. That was fire, real fire.
So goddamn, Guy With Da Books, if you still right there, you know what I'm saying? If Mega ain't got nothing else to say, roll that jump, man. We out, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in. Shout out to my brother Kells again. Shout out to Roots Tribes, Dollar Bills Music. Shout out to motherfucking me, cause I'm him and I love me. And you late for breakfast.
All right.